Mm-hmm.
Well,
Survive.
I guess we'll just get off and get back to our lives. And hey, guys, it's been nice talking to you. Um, oh wait, no, shoot, I know what it is. We're supposed to be
What is
doing episode 11.2, part 2.5 of Heathens and
Oh my.
Heroes. Wow, welcome everybody to Heathens and Heroes. Welcome back, I should say. We've been on a hiatus for a little bit because, we were taking a break, but also because of some troubled times with Matt's computer. But we are back and ready for more. And we're really happy to have you guys here. Thank you so much for being here, as always. Again, as we say it all the time, without you guys, there is no Heathens and Heroes. And that's why we love doing this, to spend time with you guys, have some laughs, have some fun, have some adventure, if I dare say. But without further ado, I just want to thank you guys and welcome you back to Heathens and Heroes. I am your host, Connor Coates, a.k.a. Craigor Theron. And thank you for joining us on this journey that is Heathens and Heroes, a podcast where 5 friends get together and play Dungeons and Dragons as well as they know how to, which isn't very much, aside from our wonderful Dungeon Master, Matt.
Hello.
Mr. Ramos, also known as Troy.
What's up, y'all? Doomed Atlas here. How's it going?
Nandor, Esteban.
What's up? How's it going, yo?
Mr. Lucas Arcados.
Hello.
As we all attempt to escape the prison inside the Underdark, and the journey has not been an easy one. Will our heroes escape with their lives, or will the heathens of the Underdark devour their souls? I now pass it on to our Dungeon Master, Matt, to begin the next chapter of Heathens and Heroes.
Last time, in the Underdark, our small band of adventurers and their wayward companions had found themselves traveling through cavern systems, through ruined structures and crystal caves, to eventually make their way onto the Dark Lake, or at least a cliff overlooking it. From this spot, they met an old foe, a warden that had overseen their stay in Velkenvir, that had caused them torment and put them through menial tasks. Well, they got their revenge by very efficiently slaying her and all of her companions with fire and light, and keeping her as a token with a nice bloody spread eagle. And
Hold on. Did you say bloody spread eagle?
Spread eagle. Yes, he did. Instead of a bloody
it
eagle.
wasn't a
Bloody spread egue.
He went from, top to bottom, remember?
Oh,
He went
Lord.
all the way. So, with these tokens and these prisoners that they had collected, they had met some Kuatoa, traded some prisoners to some Kuatoa, that's a tongue twister, and then got some rest. After their rest, they began to make their way down towards the small, luminescent village along the shores that they had learned was called Sloopadoop. And as they did, they ran across another set of Kuatoa, led by Ploopapleen, Ploop for short, who told them that their village was in distress and he needed their help to settle the wayward religious differences that had begun to spring up in their village, and as a repayment, he would help them find a way across the Dark Lake. With this in mind, and with preparations made, they had been captured and taken to a sacrificial altar where they played helpless while a ritual of sacrifice began with them, their party members, and a dwarf, or a Duragar, not a dwarf, that had apparently been captured. As it began, Ploop came forward to approach his daughter, Blip Blop, and smacked her right upside the head, as a father should sometimes. And with that, battle commenced, with Dawnbringer being brought out and shining a light on this darkened cavern and these scaled fishfolk, blinding most of them, except for Ploop's followers who had spread the word and had made these leather thongs about their necks that they pulled up to cover their eyes to protect them from the glaring light. And with the battle ongoing, with spiritual guardians and spiritual weapons cast, our party had engaged and were well into their way of taking down this archpriest and her followers when my computer shut down and we had to take a break. So we are going to be picking right back up where we left off in the middle of battle, where we had Ramos at the end of round 2. He had taken one strike against Lip, and now it is time for him to decide, are you going to take that action surge still? Or what, Ramos, are you going to do?
I am gonna take that action surge. Bam. And I will continue on with the attack.
All right, so it gives you another action and bonus action for your turn. Your attack is at advantage because you are flanking with Ploop.
So we don't bring it up like what happened last time, right? Because it was very
Alright,
good last
so
time.
you give a
Wait, can I get
Nice
a second
solid-
roll? Or no, I already used it on the last one, right? So yeah, I can't.
and that's for damage as well, not attack rolls.
Hmm.
But you come down with the axe after cutting through her once, trying to come down again, and she brings up her staff, knocking it aside, bleeding out from the cut across her shoulder that you had given before, still giving solid damage. And with that, we now end round 2 and come back up to the top of the round, starting us off with Ront. But before Ront goes, and Troy, remember you are now in control of Ront as well. Nandor.
Yeah.
You are closest to the docks, covered in rats, and just so you know, I was reading through the thing, and you can only summon as many charges as rats are within the area, within like a mile or half-mile radius.
Okay.
So some areas you may not be able to get all 3 charges if it's like super barren. Just
Okay.
BT dubs. But as you are closest to the docks, and the fighting between the 2 factions of the Kuatoa is all around y'all, between their almost underwater shaped coral rock buildings and along the docks and in the shallows of the dock waters as well. And as the fighting is going on behind you, you begin to hear the occasional bits of screams from the water as you look over your shoulder and you can see where a few Kuatoa are fighting amongst each other. The ones farther from y'all, you can't tell which side is which, as not all of Ploop's faction was able to make these eye covers.
Mess.
So the farther from the main battle, the more they just kind of blend in together. And you start to see in the shallows of the waters, a few of them drop and disappear beneath the water. And because of the fighting in between, you can't see the cause of it or the water itself, but you do see them just disappear underneath the water. Now, Ront, starting us off, what are you going to do?
Attack.
Can I use a free action real quick? I'm just gonna yell it,
Reaction.
Reaction, yeah. Hey guys,
Yeah.
there's fish are disappearing in the water. The bleep bloops and blop blops or whatever. Just be careful. Just heads up. All right.
Me trying to fight? You mean a kraken?
Did somebody say Kragor?
God damn it, dude. Fucking hate you.
It's Kraken.
Who else but Cragor? Alright. So, Ron.
No. Ah. I have to reconnect because it's doing that thing again where it's going black screen. And it won't let me do it.
Gotcha. Well, then, if you'd like, you can tell me what Ron would like to do if it doesn't want to work for you.
I think
He would like.
I think I got it to work with a double click after I was having problems with it.
Okay, I'll try. He's going to attack the Kurotoa that he's currently fighting with Eldith and the other on our side.
Alright.
Alright.
At advantage because he is flanking. And a 16 hits.
Yo! Roll that damage, boy! Let's get some 7, alright? Lucky number 7, I'll take it.
Alright. And anything else for your Orc Boy?
Does he have a double attack or no?
He has a dagger that he can use a bonus action to attack with.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Booyah!
Unnatural 20. Solid. Now, because he does not have two-hand fighting, he does not get his strength to the dagger. So it will not have that extra bonus there. So he deals still a maximum of 4 damage to the creature.
But
And did you want him to stay where he is?
Yes. For the most part, right here. He's gonna focus on
Right.
that one real quick.
So then after that, it comes to one of the Kuatoa monitors that are next to you, Ramos. And it is going to make a bite and then follow up with one of its pincer staves that it carries. And since he is flanking, it's only at normal instead of disadvantage, but I don't believe an 11 hits. And a natural 1 for the second. So as he goes to make that second strike, you hit it off with your great axe, and it sends it into the shrine of the Deep Father, hitting into those like 2 conjoined octopus heads that were wrapped together on top, and then toppling it slightly over, making him lose his staff. Following the monitor, it comes to Arcados.
So remind me the current health status of the party, like who's
I have
wounded, who's not.
I'm at 8 out of 30 on health. Right?
So you're very hurt.
Yeah, Ramos is the most bloody, I believe.
Just how I like to be. Covered in blood and ready to go to battle.
Is Krager, Ront, or Eldith injured?
I have I'm -8 health. I had 23 health altogether. I don't know why I said it that way. I'm sorry.
Okay. So you're down 8, so you're minorly injured.
Minorly. Although
Okay.
it does sting like a bitch, I will say that much.
It hurts. It hurts.
And Arcados, you are currently restrained under a net that one of the Kuatoa tossed on you.
Right, but that does not prevent me from casting spells, if I remember correctly, right?
No, it does not.
He has his words.
So I will look at the Kuatoa that threw the net on me and just give him a kind of a smirk and go, "You really think that's going to stop me from doing anything?" And then I will present my holy symbol and lift it up and say, "The light of God heal my friends!"
I feel it.
Excellent, excellent. And as you do, streaks of goldish white light streak out from your holy amulet into witch friends that you're healing.
So this will give 20 points total of healing. So I'm going to put 15 of that into Ramas and 5 of that into Gregor.
Oh, I feel it. I feel it, baby.
I feel strong again.
It stings a little bit, but not as much.
Now it's just kind of that sweat getting in there, you know?
And then
It's like when you have
my
And anything else for your Arcados?
yes, my spiritual weapon will make an attack. And I believe that's
12.
this is my spiritual weapon, and it's attacking this guy, right?
Yeah. It is just under.
It's okay. I can see if I have anything else I can do. Nope. I think I think I need an action to get the net off of me, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah, I'm good there.
All right. Finishing you up, it comes to the Kuatoa that you struck at, who is now going to make a strike at you. And it will be at disadvantage for a natural 1. So I will say he actually comes forward at you, and you see him coming, and you duck just at the last second, so he slips it into the net, and whenever he pulls back, it actually pulls the net off of you as well, freeing you up from your restraint.
Atta baby.
I just smile at him. You should really put that down.
God works in mysterious ways.
Since you do speak Undercommon, roll me an intimidation. I will say, though, this will be at the cost of a reaction.
That's fine.
It's worth it. Worth it.
If you want to keep it.
Yep. Yeah, I'll keep it.
So you see him then just kind of, lift up his hands immediately, and the spear drops into the water.
Nice.
Wise decision.
All right. Following him is the Kuatoa in front of Nandor.
Cool.
That one is going to.
Have alternate advantage.
I believe he was intimidated last time as well.
Yeah, because I said I was gonna make
Say
him
what?
into fish sticks. I told him I was gonna make him into fish sticks, and dancing on him while playing the flute. Yeah. And then
That's right. I remember that.
And then
I'm trying to remember if it was a successful intimidation.
it was, and then the big dude behind him was like, "All right, it's clobbering time." So
Oh yeah, enlarged Duragar. That's right.
he was very confused and intimidated.
Very. Yes.
So it is going to like on its hands and like knees, basically, just trying to be as unintimidating as possible and subservient. Just kind of start to try and move away from the two of you and the battle.
Oh boy, here we go. Is that an action?
It is trying to use a disengage action to just be like, nope, 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 nope.
Cool.
Basically, you know, slithering and swimming through the water. So
Oh, boy.
then afterwards is the other Kuatoa next to Ramos. It is going to follow up with a bite and a
God.
pincer staff attack.
Yeah, that bite works.
Looks like the
Pincer.
bite hits, but yeah, definitely not that pincer. So
throws it-
as
he
he
throws it out of the way and he
basically
bites him.
tries to jump onto your back, he does minimum damage and just kind of scrapes against their armor, and you can feel it. It's these like little thin scratches across one of your a little part of your body, just enough to be felt. While the pincer staff just comes down but stabs into the water. Yeah, right. Unexpectedly. Then following his is Darren Dill.
Oh, he's a cute little puppy.
Alright. So, Darendil, being the
boy.
beast of a thing that he is, decides to. Let me see here. He's going to attack this thing up here, this monitor, and he's going to do it with a running jump, double claw attack.
All right. Do you have control of him, or would you like me to roll?
Let me try. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I have control. We're good. Okay.
He has.
Wait, did I say the multi-attack is what I wanted, right? Yeah.
Yes. Double claw attacks.
Like how it says generic claw attack. Fill in details.
This is this is with advantage, right? Because he's blinded.
No, it does not give advantage against him. Just means that he can't attack others. So he jumps, but because it's like just a moment after it tries to jump on Ramos, he kind of lands into the water right where the Kuatoa was.
Okay. He's gonna try to get up as quickly as possible, but I think that's about it.
All right. Then afterwards, it comes to the enlarged Duragar.
Oh,
He. Let's see. You can currently understand. Oh, God damn it, Nandor, but you can't speak Undercommon with tongues. Just so you know.
okay.
So he is going to kind of take a few steps forward and go, I'm going to take a boat and get out of here. I suggest you all do the same.
Why?
I already used my reaction, so I can't really. Fuck.
Didn't he attempt to do that before, and we already told him to wait?
He attempted to run, and we brought him back.
Because I did say that there's something happening in the water, but he doesn't understand me. So,
And his binds were undone and everything, and he helped enough to where he feels like a gap was made. So he's like, "You're good. I helped."
I look away in disgust as I see him running away.
you're not facing him. You're not facing him. You're facing someone in front of you.
No, dude, he's in the way. He's like, I can see him running behind the creature that I'm fighting. Because he went north. Do you see that? Yeah. Esteban, use peripherals and eyes.
Can you see it,
you got
Mr.
a big hairy
Nandor?
monster next to you, so.
I know a traitor when I see one.
He gets right to that boat up there, but it's his full action to do so, and so you can just see him kind of get into it and start looking around as the battle rages. Afterwards, it comes to Ploop.
Yay.
Wait, is that the good one?
Is that the dad?
What is Ploop going to do?
Is that the dad or is that the daughter?
That is
That's the dad?
the father.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yep.
He already slapped his daughter. I mean, he's not above doing it again, so if he wants to do it again, let him do it again.
Nandor, I believe you're good on health. Right? Oh, yeah. Okay. So he's going to kind of look around and see how everyone's scarred and everything like that. So he's going to lift up his staff and then slam it into the water. And as he does, it kind of gives this ripple blue effect that extends outward. Arcados, have you taken any damage yet, too?
I have minor injuries.
I have like 10 health.
Because he is casting Mass Cure Wounds on all of y'all. As you all get 15 health back. And he just protect the deep, mother.
Is that also buffed health, or is it just up to our limit?
Afterwards,
It's actual heal.
yeah,
right?
actual heals, correct. After he sends out rejuvenation for everybody, it comes to the whip between Eldith and Ront. And since he just got attacked by Ront, he's going to make a return to attacks at disadvantage.
Oh boy.
So, the first one does not hit Ront, that's for show. And the second one doesn't either. He bites and slashes furiously, trying to Ront, but he just uses his short sword and dagger to keep him at bay. The Kuatoa unable to make any ground. Afterwards, it comes to Blip, the daughter, who had recently summoned up a spiritual weapon as well, as Ront had come onto her and everything, and so her spirit guardians are currently down. Because I forgot. Oh, no, wait. That's right. It's not, because spiritual weapon is not concentration, is it? I just noticed. So she still has spirit guardians up. I totally thought that was concentration.
Wait, I thought her concentration had wavered because somebody attacked her and then it broke. Or did it
Yeah,
not?
it's right there.
I thought it's because
I don't believe it had broken yet. It had gotten close, but not yet.
Okay.
she has a lot of concentration when I'm attacking.
So,
Okay. Just saying.
Actually, did I give her a concentration for that last 10? Because I don't think I saw one after that. So, let me give her one real quick right now, since I was waiting for you to finish your attacks. Is it a constitution check or saving throw? I can't remember.
I think it's check, man.
I think it's check, yeah, because saving throws would actually add more bonuses.
Gotcha. That's a failure.
Yes.
So,
Cool.
now it definitely drops.
Now I'm gonna.
Okay, so.
I'm not gonna lie. Like these 2 weeks, it really gets to you, man. You know, getting back into it.
For sure. For sure. I guess it was not giving me her page, and I was like, why? Let me see her things. Alright, good.
Nasty.
So she is going to Alright. She is going to cast Flood.
Alright.
Oh,
So, what's that? Creatures.
Quick question, Matt. If I were to stick
Oh,
Dawnbreaker
wait,
into
does
the
it not actually
water,
say anything about people?
so
Mhm.
would it heat up the water immensely because she's basically the sun, or no?
fish
It
stick.
has the light of the sun, not the heat of the sun.
I'm just saying fish sticks real quick. Let's do it.
I mean, you say that, but it like it's soldered. What's his face's hand? Like nothing.
I mean,
That's true.
the light
That
of the
is
sun
true.
is still UV rays, so I mean, after a while, you know, I mean,
Oh yeah, after years.
but it's a concentration of UV, so it's a lot more powerful. Like staring
so
directly at the
she
sun.
is going to cast Flood in this area, and I'm going to need all those within to make me a strength save to try and resist being pushed by the sudden surge of water that she's using.
So saving throw or ability check? Saving?
Saving throw.
Normal.
Damn, and that's your main thing.
I
What
know.
happened?
The dice, man. The dice.
It's okay, man. It's okay. You were slippery. You're all wet. It's okay.
I'm bloodied up. I'm ready to go. I just need to take a dive real quick in some water to wash all this off. I don't need to get hepatitis fish from this, okay?
Jesus.
Can't cure that.
Ew.
Yikes.
And then I'm just gonna roll one in general for the other Kuatoa that are stuck in it as well.
With the saving DC?
13.
Well,
So
damn.
everybody, actually, let me check for her as well, because hopefully she's trying to pass.
Natural one. Natural one.
She gets drowned by her own.
Essentially.
That'd be awesome.
So
Yeah,
everybody
Okay,
here
so-
is actually pushed to the end of the flood.
Can you move us all? Oh, okay.
Kregor, I would like you to make me a dexterity save to see if you get hit by this crash of bodies and people.
All right.
It's like the way.
He's a glitch. Come on, he's a glitch. Yeah, you see?
Look at that! Look at that!
Papitas, papa.
Gregor the
papitas.
Clutch strikes
Gregor
again.
the Clutch. Let's go. I want to get a T-shirt now for that made.
When we hit affiliate, man, I will work on that.
Gregor the Clutch.
I'm waiting. So everybody is knocked prone and takes 3 points of damage as they are all pushed to the side by her flood of water. And yeah. So, with that, she is going to stand and she is going to rush past the proned Darendil and Ramos to try and also make her escape.
No. Departure.
I can't remember. Can prone people get an attack of opportunity?
Aaron, good.
That's a good question. I think so. I think they have disadvantage because they're prone.
Yeah. He also technically is underwater.
Yeah. It's up to like the shins or knees and thighs, so
I mean, but he's prone.
definitely a little gagging.
Like
little
hunch.
gagging.
A little hunched over. Oh, whoa. This wave of water.
So Gregor, you can make an attack of opportunity.
I would love to.
And Ramos, Darendil, and Ploop can as well, but y'all have disadvantage.
Wait, you said me too or no?
Yes.
No.
You're standing up, and she's running away from you.
Yeah,
So,
you're
yeah.
normal. We're a disadvantage. You don't have a disadvantage.
Wow.
Okay, Blue.
He's in his natural state.
He really is.
Wait, was I supposed to be at advantage or no?
Yours was not, because nobody else was standing to give that.
Oh yeah, he's prone. Never mind. Shit.
Do you want to attack for Darendil at disadvantage as well, sir?
Oh boy. And that's a nat one, Ramos. Who would you fucking hit? Who'd you fucking hit?
Probably one of our fish people.
Don't hit the boy next to you. That's his fur baby.
Try not to.
Darendil definitely gets that hit.
You guys
so
saw that,
roll
right?
Damage.
Damn.
Let's go,
Literally
Darendil.
rolling a 19 and a 19.
Dude, you're fucking rolling high today.
Let's
And
keep it
I'm
going,
rolling
baby.
low.
I should go hit the casinos after this, I think.
Yeah.
You should. Vegas don't sleep. Go for it.
Yeah, it's not a place I want to be right now.
So I'll say, fucking Ramos, you swing your axe towards her and you miss, but as you do, you accidentally end up hitting the flat of your axe into the back of Darendil. And not enough to do damage, but enough to push him forward and up enough just to where he like lunges out as he strikes out. And
Gives him an axe.
before, as she started to run, hits this scepter into her back, sending a small shock of lightning up from the scepter through her. And as she reaches out, Darendil reaches for her. And Gregor, I'd like you to claim his slay as he gets the final blow against
Hey.
Blau.
So what he's gonna do is he's gonna grab her by the head, pull her up, and look at her. And
He's what? I thought
Yeah.
he was prone.
no, he's well,
can do
he stood up at
It's
this
his skill.
point.
It's his skill. You can do it.
Hey,
All right, flavor text. Fuck it.
he stood it up. He stood up at this time, grabbed her by the head, looked at her, and then just started eating her head because he loves fish. So that's what he
fuck?
did. That's what he did.
All right, fuck it.
He was hungry.
He's like, that's delicious. I love it. And that's
some
all
good
that happened.
sushi, huh?
So getting hit by Ramos again kind of gives him into that little irksome rage from friendly fire like before, and so he just claws into her leg and
Second
claws
time.
up her back. yeah.
Hey, I didn't drive a sword. I didn't drive a sword. Okay, I give him a push. That's it. That's all it was.
That's why it's not directed at you. It's good.
I was helping you, bud.
So he claws up her back, piercing into her to get up to her, grabs onto her head and makes eye contact. And as he just kind of stares into her big old bulging eyes and she kind of stares back, she just kind of looks out towards the dark lake and just says, "My life for Lemigugan," as he just bites straight into her, and her words become this garbled just mass, and she is slain. Though y'all are still all up in the middle of battle, with all the others still around. So, Nandor, it will be coming to you.
This guy's still alive over here, right?
But as
Fuck.
we get to you, and you hear Blips, whatever her name is, I can't remember right now because I'm not looking at it. Voice call out and scream out. You hear another sound begin to rise amidst the cries and the screams happening at the coast behind you. The dark surface of the water farther out begins to bubble and foam into a point to where you can all see it beginning to rise up above the fighting in the Kuatoa. And as it begins to rise, you see a thick, oily tentacle burst forth from the water, stretching out, followed by a second one. And then the water begins to rise and part as two monstrous heads begin to break through the surface, resembling hideous, angry baboons with wicked, curved tusks coming out of their jaws. Both heads are attached to a single torso, and the monster's red eyes burn with bloodlust and madness as you can see it through the dark, staring down the town of Sleepadoop.
What the fuck?
The creature rises from the dark lake, now standing at about 30 feet or tall or more. And you can see as the water cascades down its body, it reaches its head back and just lets out this blood-curdling.
I'll do the same noise
I
back to him.
need each of y'all
Established dominance.
and your allies to roll me a charisma save.
Oh, perfect. Please, for the love of God. Please, for the love of God. For the love of fucking God. Oh, fuck.
Wasn't that great either.
I should have had lucky. I should have gone fucking lucky. I knew it.
Arcanos, you're saved. Everybody else screwed.
Bum bum ba-dum. You're muted.
Ront and Eldith, sorry. So now just Eldith.
I hate it here. I hate it here.
Huh. You guys want to get the hell out of here?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Okay.
I never thought I'd hear that from you though.
I know a battle when I
Giant 30-foot tall monster appears, and the first thing you do is go, "Ooh, fun."
I'm not okay. I would be like the Hulk when the dude comes up and he's like Hulk smash and he like runs in Ragnarok to like fight it. Normally, yes, but we are severely under prepared for this, and I am not gonna die today. So let's run away and regain strength and all our stuff back, and then we can fight again. But right now, I'm being smart. I'm being a battle tactician. Let's get the fuck out of here. But I will see it again, for sure. I'm coming back.
Arcados, Darendil, Eldith, Ploop, and the Duragar, surprisingly. You all pass. Everybody else.
We don't.
So, starting from the top, Kragor, I want you to roll me a D100.
Oh, do I also roll one?
As well as Nandor, Ramas, and Ront.
So
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
wait, how do I do it again?
Slash roll.
Slash. I always forget the slash.
I did it too.
Oh, fuck, man.
It's been fun, boys.
And Ront as well, and then we're good. Ront, can roll a D100.
Can I? So if I just roll it, and it comes out as Ramos again, it's just gonna go with him too.
Yeah, I'm gonna count that one for Ront. So
I mean, I could just do it real quick. There you go.
that'll work.
Take his. Take the higher one. Sure.
You have no idea what a
Yeah, for
D100
real.
might mean.
For real, dude.
That's true,
Anything
that's
goes.
That's true. It is Matt. It is Matt.
So with that in mind,
Son of a bitch.
Kragor, Ramas, your bodies are racked with this insurmountable fear. In fact, you've seen Nandor act this way before. And Kragor, go ahead and roll me a D10.
Do you want me to roll a d10 as well?
For the next 5 minutes, the pair of y'all have to use your movement to flee from the creature rising from the water. So, Nandor, you got a 15. All right. I'll get to yours in a moment, Nandor.
Fuck. I should have really rolled a new
Ront.
character, huh?
He begins to just start laughing. He kind of drops to his knees, and you just hear this. And Ramas, roll me a d10.
Just put it on your macros, man.
And Nandor, roll me a d10 as well.
Okay. Fuck. Fuck.
So, with that in mind, we're going to pick back up where we left off with Nandor. It's your turn.
Okay. What's my hindrance? What's up? What's up, doggy dog? What? Just fucking tell me.
Yeah, dude. I can't be living in this suspense. Like, I need to know what is going on because this
I'm
ain't.
dead. I'm just dead.
This ain't
Gotcha. I'm dead.
So, Nandor, you find yourself transfixed by this image before you, and the two bright red eyes that are out there glowing on the dark lake become these almost bright red suns that are beginning to grow and glow, and what also seems to be vaporizing the Dark Lake as well. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna ask Dawn in my head if she sees the lake evaporating.
Dawn's a sentient weapon.
Yeah.
Does she? She should probably. I wonder if she should make a charisma save as well.
Okay.
So, in fact,
Fuck.
roll me a charisma save for Dawn.
Okay. Does she get what? What are her things? Because her charisma's a 14.
It's +2.
So it'll be correct.
So D20. Or/slash roll D20.
The suspense mixed with this drums is killing me.
3, 2, 1. Chingo!
Roll me a d100, sir.
Oh,
Fuck!
ay, Dios mío.
You're enjoying
Ay,
this,
Dios mío.
Matt. You're enjoying this.
Oh, motherfucker.
Matt was like,
I'm enjoying this.
Matt was like, you guys have been doing great this entire time, but we need something epic to just ruin your lives, and this is it. This is the time. Welcome to D&D.
As you speak to Dawn, you hear nothing. In fact, a moment later, the blade retreats.
No!
Yes, there it is.
Roll me a d10.
Here. There's your answer. The fuck? Oh, fuck!
Can't see shit. We're screwed. This is great. Booyah.
And if you look in the north, you'll be able to see the creature that is out there. I don't have a picture of it.
I was like, I can't see anything.
I see it.
Ah. Well, here, let me pull it close for you real quick to scare you.
I see it already.
Oh
There you
my
go.
god. What is that thing? I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm getting the hell out
I'm
of
not
here.
gonna lie,
Get the
that's
hell
pretty
out.
metal, dude.
That is awesome. That's great, but like we don't have anything, so we gotta get out. We gotta go. We gotta go. Oh my god.
So, Nandor, it's your turn. And all around you, you can see that the fighting has momentarily stopped as Kuatoa everywhere are in the midst of screaming, crying, laughing, fleeing, tearing out their eyes, eating random detritus they're finding on the ground, trying to seemingly add other pieces of fish and things to them. The entire town of Stupid Dupe is currently in the throes of madness.
Yeah.
How far?
When you were in madness and we had to hold you down for 5-10 minutes, everybody's got it now.
Okay, well. I'm gonna crown a madness at. How far is this? How far does it fucking go? Hold on.
Your crown of madness is
Is it
gigantic.
120 feet away from me?
Oh my god. Go for it. Go for it.
It's about 150-ish, give or take, feet away from the shoreline currently. So it's still a good distance away, but you can easily get closer. So
I'm running.
Smart man, let's get out of here.
So where are you running?
I'm gonna yeet my fucking self out of here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Actually, this is the father thing, right? Right here.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna try something. Or no, I'm not. Hold on. So I'm gonna move right here. Or, fuck. Do I have enough movement to move here? I do. 1, 2. Yeah. I'm gonna do Thunder Wave at level 2. I'm gonna see if this does anything.
Okay. Directed at the statue and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh wait, that's level 1. Hang on. If you could get rid of that, that'd be great.
The one Kuotoa monitor that's kind of stuck next to it fails his save.
All right. Do I just roll damage?
Roll me damage. Yeah. The Kuotoa is knocked back, and it is just in the process, just like just laughing as it's getting thrown around. And the statue itself, it all the loose trappings, the hides, the octopus, everything else, the dead fish and other debris that had been gathered for it scatters. You can see parts of the original statue that was beneath begin just kind of break apart in some areas and crack, and it becomes very structurally weak. A lot of the original statue is standing, but all of the stuff to the Namigugan has been scattered and tossed.
Does the creature roar? Is it hurt? In any sense?
You look over to where you were before, looking before, and now you just see this mass of movement, and with the water dropping off of it, it's almost like a creature of ooze that you're looking at, that is still moving its way towards this village.
All right, I'm still running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You've already moved 15, so yeah.
So, the fuck? What? Nani? Trying to move. Why?
You're on the measure template.
There you go. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
So after that, it comes to Kragor, because the Kuotoa nearby are mad, man. It's a madhouse here.
I mean, I'm kind of like, I think I should run too.
You're fearing him, so.
Right.
So you can.
Yep. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run towards Eldith, I think. Yeah, it's about 30 right there.
So it's 20 feet. You're right there. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Just go a little bit farther.
Eldith kind of sees you running by, and if you're not using an action, you can also dash.
Um,
And you can also use a bonus action to dash if you want to get a full, 90 feet?
oh, jeez. Yeah, you know what? I think I am. I'm going to run as far back as possible because I just don't see anything good coming from this. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to go right here.
Wait, this is the mother, right? This statue?
All right. So Eldith then is going to
You may be right.
follow. Just kind of looking around, seeing that in the distance, just like, no, 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 no. And so she is just gonna run that way as well. After that, Ramos, what are you doing?
Time to be a hero, boys.
You're in fear.
That's why. It's fear of awesomeness and dying. This is what I'm about to do. Can I get a health check on this big beast and like what its health is at currently? Is it like a full gauge?
It looks like a pretty beefy, healthy boy.
All right. Comes a time where a man's got to sacrifice for his friends. And this is not that time. I'm getting the fuck on out of here. I'm running away.
There comes a time when our man has to sacrifice for his friends. Bye!
I am
That
yelling.
man is not me.
Not today.
Not today. Not today. Clearly not today. So I am running and yelling at Ront to get his furry ass and let's get out of here. We are
Darendale?
booking it. Yeah, Darendale too. I'll smack Darendale and be like, let's go. Enjoy your fish sticks and let's go. I'm like yelling at all our party to get to like hurry the hell up and let's get out of here because this is a no. This is a no. So I'm gonna go as far as I can, use the dash, use everything I can, and get as far as I can.
All right.
Yes,
Then, at the top of the round,
As I'm
it comes to Ront, who remains there, unmoving, just cackling and laughing, and just, as far as you can tell, he's having the time of his life. You've never seen him laugh, so this is, but he does not move. So Arcados, it comes to you. One of the few clear of mind.
So I'm gonna look at Ploop. Actually, can I roll religion on this?
Yeah, go for it.
Is that an action?
I'll allow it as a free action. So, looking out at this thing, your religions, your religious texts don't really go much into abyssal creatures and things like that, but they do speak of the long and terrible war that the light has waged with the darkness, and in that darkness there are a few creatures that you really must always try to avoid, some of which are known as the princes of the abyssal plane. And this one, looking over its twin heads and its tentacle arms, you recognize as the Demigorgon.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, Stranger Things.
What?
Yep.
No.
So this is the Demigorgon, which means we're getting as far away as possible. We are running. We are swimming, we're running, we're building a boat. In the meantime, we're getting gone out. Everybody, we are not messing with this. No. Good day.
Well, Heathens and Heroes has been fun, guys. Thank you so much. But this is the end.
We ended on episode 11 and a half. It's been fun, guys.
I didn't realize we were doing the finale today. That's kind of cool.
The end of season 1? Okay.
Season 2 is your new characters who come back to take revenge.
It's my brother. My brother comes back. He died, but he's coming back to get more revenge. With a full army right behind him.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do here.
Yeah, understandable.
No. Ya para qué.
All right. I'm going to start off by casting Bless. I'm going to hit myself, Ploop, and Ront. And then I'm going to look at Ploop and say, get as many away as you can.
He's going to kind of look over to you, give a very shaky nod.
What are you doing?
And I walk towards the creature.
What are you doing?
No. Wait, just send the little guy out with the boat. Let him take care of it. He'll be fine. Distraction.
Do you have banishment? Do you have talisman of banishment? Is that what you have?
Dude, no, I know what you're doing. You have the get out of jail free rope. Don't you think about it. Don't you think about it. I know what you're doing.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. So then it comes to Darendil.
I'm gonna have to go back there for him.
Oh
I'm gonna have
gosh,
to. I'm gonna
Darendil.
have-
Darendil's thinking the same thing. He's gonna try to run back. I mean, he's in fear too, correct?
Didn't Darendil succeed?
I think Darendil succeeded.
Oh. Well, in that case, I'm thinking.
Darendil's of sane mind.
I'm thinking Darendil's feeling quite brave, and he sees Arcado step up to the mound, and he goes up behind him, and knowing how faithful and how strong Arcados is, he feels that he might have a plan. So he's gonna fight or stand up on the deck with him.
All right. I want you to roll a wisdom for him. Wisdom check or save to see, because he's very loyal to Kregor. So if it's higher than a 10, he will go up with Arcadus. If it's lower than a 10, he's going to retreat.
You just lost your buddy.
Cut up with the bit of blood staining his fur. You see Darendil walk up next to you. Arcados look over and speak in Elvish, although I don't know if you understand it. He will say, to make sure the others survive. This is a way of kings. As he stands up, to his full height next to you, towering just about your height. And Nendor.
Why is it always on my turn?
What you gonna do?
It's Duragar time, not me.
As the creature is
What the fuck?
still approaching now, probably at about 100 to 120 feet away from the shore.
Yeah, is the Duragar doing anything? He's passed his save, right?
Yeah, he did.
Actually, yes, he did. He is next after Darendil, actually. So he's going to look up at that thing, release a long string of curses in Undercommon, then reach down, grab some oars that he's got in his that he's pulled out of the boat, and he's gonna start paddling it east that way, as he's just kind of like fuck.
Is he still like jacked and giant?
Yeah,
So-
so he's
so
getting
it-
some powerhouse fucking like weight pushes right now.
So he's 120 feet away.
From the shore, so about from where Arcados is. So from where you are, he's about 150, 160.
How far does this reach? Fuck, dude. Hijo de su. Está bueno. I'm gonna. All right, I guess he's gonna show his true fucking colors now, since Arcados is stepping up, and Darendil, he's not gonna back down. Are you fucking kidding me? Like all this
All
shit
right.
that we went through together, like.
Yeah, it's time to roll together. We gotta roll out. That's what I'm doing on my next turn. I'm going back out there. I'm following our
You can't. You
It's like-
literally are compelled to just run as far
Yeah,
and
you
as
are.
fast as you can.
Yeah, and I'm
You
running
and
back.
Gregor, for the next 10 minutes, have to flee in the opposite direction of
Have
the
to?
Demigorgon. Have
We
to.
have-
It is your madness. So for the next 10 minutes, you two are dipping.
Can I fight the madness? Can I use something? Is there a way to beat the madness? I'm asking. I'm being completely serious here. I have no idea. Can like
Not of your own volition.
can I get Elvis to like smack me? Like bring me back to sense?
I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration on Arcados. And the thing that I'm gonna say is, if you're gonna die, I'm coming with you. So
You can use a reaction to reply if you'd like to.
Yeah, but can Darendil understand Common, or can Nandor understand Elvish?
yes, I can.
Okay, so I'll reply in Elvish so that they both can understand me and say, "There is no winning against this. Run and get the others as far as you can."
All right. Can I reply or no?
It's still your turn technically, so
Okay. It's like, what are you planning to do? But he can't respond.
God has a plan for him.
That takes a fucking minute. All right, I'm gonna throw shatter at it with the fucking silver coin.
what's the range of shatter?
60 feet, but some of the shards might hit him. I don't fucking know.
He's about twice that distance.
Never mind. All right, then I'm gonna use charm person on. Wait, no. Okay, so would Darendil retreat with him saying that?
I mean, am I to say? I mean,
Gregor, I'll let you throw in some yours.
I feel like
No, I need to know.
I feel like Darendil's just so prideful. Like I don't think he would do that.
All right, I'm using charm person on him and telling him to come back if he fails.
All right. Do you want to click that roll, Gregor? Okay. He makes it.
All right, well, I tried. I fucking tried.
Darendil will use his reaction to look back at you, Nandor, and say, "Give my best to Gregor. It was fun."
And then I'm gonna swarm him with rats and basically as armor.
His name was Prince. Remember Vegeta's sacrifice from DBZ? That's exactly what I'm picturing right now. Just like an awesome monologue is about to happen from Arcados, and then it's just gonna be like,
All right, well, let's go.
All I could think is at least he
That's-
got a decent meal before
that's
this
my
all happened.
Mmm, raw fish. Sushi is so good.
God, I hate it here. Anyways, whose
hate
turn is it?
So, with that,
Oh boy.
the rest of y'all begin to retreat. As you all begin to leave, and we are going to real quick with your pipe of the sewers. Is there a limitation to range that they have to be in for it to work, or can you give them the command and that's good despite the range?
Checking
I-
it right.
I think if I remember correctly, it's once they get out of range, they
It's half a
fall
mile.
apart.
It's half a mile.
Okay, that's still plenty of range for you. All right, so you all begin to retreat out as the creature begins to approach closer. Arcados, it is now
Does-
you and Darendil on the docks. Darendil swarming with this rat armor that you've seen Nandor in so many times. He kind of looks to you, just gives this nod of understanding and respect. What would you like to do?
Is Ront running?
He's
Did
laughing.
Ront get another save because of the bless?
It is not something he saves for. For a minute, he is incapacitated, cackling.
Does it look like anybody's aiding him, like trying to get him away?
I try to help him as on my way out. So
All right, Nandor, roll me in athletics
fuck.
with disadvantage.
Oh shit. You can do it, bud.
Solid
So
roll.
you go down and you pick up Ront, and he's just still kind of. And as he looks to you and begins laughing, you can swear that you're like seeing the chords of a laugh track come out of his mouth as he laughs as well. And you just kind of stare at him a little off put and start to take him with you as he just kind of like limps with you, not really aware of where he's going and what he's doing.
I was gonna say,
But
come on, buddy.
he does manage to escape with you.
Cool.
So yeah, you do see that Arcados behind you is the last thing you see aside from the maddened tearing each other apart or breaking down Kuatoa is the backs of Nandor and Ront as they make their way around one of the rock buildings.
Okay. Hmm.
I just thought of something that I could have done. Oh well. It's too late.
Hindsight, man.
Fuck.
Okay. I cast Warding Bond on Darendil.
All right.
Handing him
Plus
the
one
platinum
bonus to
ring.
AC and saving throws, resistance to all damage. Okay, cool. All right, and
That's it.
What?
are y'all staying where you are, or moving up to the front of the docks as well?
I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
No weapon drawn, no nothing.
So
No, I've got my mace and my
Darendil
shield
remains
out.
as well.
I was
And,
like, bro, you're
Pringle,
getting
if you
here.
wanted to move your figure up as well as if we're gonna just watch this. I don't know if you can see it on your screen, Craig, or anyway. So Because this is about to be a little Arcados scene that we got going on here.
I'm gonna
So,
move up just to show.
The creature gets closer to now where it's about 60 feet, 5, 10, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. It's about 60 feet now away from the coast. Getting closer, its eyes looking down as it's just with the large tentacle arms splashing down, hitting into the water, sending waves and what you can see to be pieces or bodies in the waves that are just kind of being knocked aside as it begins its approach towards the village. You've got one more round if you'd like to do anything else before it gets close enough.
Nope. Just gonna hit it with Sacred Flame. Must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, DC 14.
Nice.
You also have
So you reach out and you can see just this little golden flame strike into its chest and kind of spread across it, but it pushes forward and through it and just kind of disperses across the chest as the creature begins to move a little bit closer as well. Now, I want you and Darendil and the Demi to roll initiative. All right. Well, Arcados, you get it. Top of the round. Post the Sacred Flame. As it is getting closer, you've struck the first blow, or attempted to. It is now your turn, top of the official round. Darendil is just at the ready, unable to do much while it's still so far away, but what would you like to do?
I will say, Arcados, that Darendel is kind of low on health as well, but not that matters.
So I look at Darendil, and in Elvish I say, go join your friends. And then I...
Put-dum.
sprout wings.
He's an eagle.
All right.
So going up and towards.
All right. Anything else for you? Or is that an action or a bonus? I didn't look.
That is an action. So I am now... I am now close enough to do this.
All right. And any bonus? Or, yep. There you go. I'll just move your mimic from earlier.
Yeah, and just put it right here, right in front of it.
So, are you... Yeah, you're casting a new one, right?
Yep. I don't think I could have kept that one going because it was only a minute duration, so I'm pretty sure it's almost gone anyway.
True. All right. So you cast it out, and the radiant golden flamed mace, and make an attack.
I can't sit still.
Give him advantage.
Unfortunately, the
misses.
13 misses, and I don't.
Did you do
I
that
don't
with
blame
my
you.
Yeah, wait, he had barbaric inspiration, didn't he?
Bardic?
Bardic inspiration. Yeah, that doesn't affect my spiritual weapon though.
True.
All right. So then, after that, as you cast it and it swings down and it strikes into the Demogorgon, into the shoulder, and then you just kind of hear this dull bonk into it, pretty much. And then it begins its walk forward. 30. As it is begins to get closer, it is going to keep kind of walking by you a little bit, and it is going to send out like in that.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, what is that?
I'm sorry, what?
As one of its tentacles, as it's walking by, just swings up and catches you in the air. I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
He's here 23. Are you fucking kidding me?
No one's safe. No one.
Cannot hear you, Arcados.
Sorry, I was reading the Bardic Inspiration.
Ah, gotcha.
I think I made the right choice walking away when I did.
So-
Then it came back.
You make the save. There you go.
Look at him! Look at him go!
Doesn't help against the damage.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Whomp.
Do you take half at least? No, fuck!
The full 34?
Are you down?
He's down.
His HP max is not reduced, at least. So,
This is not right. This is not right.
oof. So that is
Yeah.
enough to bring you down.
That is enough to bring me down. Yep.
So, after that, it swats you and hits you square in the chest. And Nandor, you fleeing through the village, kind of take a moment to look over your shoulder as you can hear the of it stepping down onto the docks and everything. And you see just this brief moment. You swear it's a shooting star across the darkness. You didn't know there were stars down here in the Dark Lake. As you just see Arcados' body launch out of the air.
Yeet. Fuck.
So,
So are you dead? Are you down?
then,
That's up to Matt in terms of where I go. I have no idea where it's swatting me to.
You got to your
You
destination
launch,
that you were originally going to.
yeah, you go deeper towards the Dark Lake. So, you get launched this way. Diagonally. And so as, you go out, Darendil, a moment later, sees your body go flying. For Gregor! For the heroes! As he runs forward to make his attacks.
Okay, you are.
Yes, Nandor?
He loved you.
He did, and he would do anything to protect me.
So he runs, he jumps, he lands on the creature and, is at the leg trying to tear into the thick hide. Unfortunately, to no avail. And Arcados, as your body drops into the water, I'd like you to make me a death save.
Do I just manually roll it, or is that in somewhere on the sheet?
It's on the sheet. Yeah. On the right side under attributes, under resource 1.
Yeah.
Just says death saves, and you click the button above exhaustion and inspiration. Yeah. All right. So as you land onto the water, and you can feel the coldness of it seeping into your armor, coming up around your chest, up to your neck, and you can feel the weight of your armor begin to drag you down. The rest of you fleeing just hear the sounds of as the Demigorgon makes its way into the town. Darendil attached to it, clawing at it, fighting it, assisting as best as he can, inspired by the heroes around him. That is where we're going to take a break.
Damn it, Matt.
Be right back, guys. Love you guys.
I'm gonna go cry.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, with that being said, guys, we'll be right back. Thank you so much. We'll call it, what, like 5 minutes, I guess? 10 minutes? What do you guys want to do?
5 to 10, somewhere roughly in that range.
Yep. 5 to 10. We'll be
Depends
back.
on how much breathing time people needs.
Thanks, guys.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Hello. Welcome back. I'm doing the welcome back. I was not ready for that.
What's up, everyone? Thank you for sticking around during a little break and with all our failures. So, thank you, seriously. Hopefully we guys came back.
We are stress eating like a truckers right now. Just have y'all know we are stress eating.
Blizzard. Yeah.
Pork rind. I
got nothing. I'm not stressed. I mean, what?
Shut up, man.
I'm not stressed either. No stress eating going on here.
Well, yeah,
Shut
that's
up,
because
dead
you're
boy.
that's because you're dead.
Shut up, dead boy.
Our friend just fucking died. I fucking saw you get yeeted.
Back to us 3.
So, you all spend, well, Nandor, more specifically, you spend 10 minutes trailing the feared and frightful pair under this effects of madness until y'all end up in a nice dark tunnel where Ramos, Kregor, the two of you kind of almost collapse as your madness comes to an end, just poof, hitting into the ground, sweating. You can still feel the adrenaline and like that coldness of fear slowly leaving your body as you all just, both of you just almost like out of a daze and a dream, a nightmare, come to with Eldith dragging behind y'all a bit because of her short dwarven legs. Just kind of like, oh, wake up! Oh my god! Oh, fuck! Oh! And a little bit behind her, not dragging as much, is Ramos and Ront, who is, by this point, Ront is now no longer laughing, but looks definitely a bit troubled as he's jogging with Nandor as you all catch up to one another. And it's about this point that whenever y'all catch up, Nandor, you hear a voice once more, just kind of softly go, Braylento, Nandor.
Yes. What's up?
What was that?
That's that's a whole lot of fuck no.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't even see it, but I could feel it. I could, almost like a tear. Oh, it's dark again. Could we not, can we get rid of this?
And then I'll twist her and light her up.
Flick your bick.
Muted.
Yeah, I was like, I need a lightsaber button for every time. And you bring the light as each of y'all kind of have a moment of wincing against from the dark to light transition and look at each other covered in sweat. Some of you, little bits of blood on you, dirt caked on your legs, tired. You are now mostly all together.
Hey, before we continue, remember when I said that Matt was going to split up the party?
Yeah, you did. Look what happened.
Just a feeling.
Are you guys in cahoots?
Yeah, because I really wanted to be in this part of the fucking deal.
I don't know. I don't know what you want, man.
Fuck. Alright.
I don't know what to do.
Well, we lost a fucking angel. We lost your pet. Now what the fuck do we do? Like
You have to go back.
I shouted, no. No.
I imagine I'm still shaking with fear a little bit, and I'm just kind of like.
You can feel the traces of it leaving your body, but it's still, your hands still shake a little.
Yeah. So I'm just like, oh God, guys, I don't know what happened. You're saying Darendale went after him?
Yeah. No, that thing. Would I know what it is?
Roll me an Arcana or Religion.
Arcana or religion? Arcana or religion?
So, you, through mostly folklore stories, whenever you would play, and kind of through a few discarded journals that you and your dwarven brethren had scrapped from your loot, have heard about some sort of creatures from the abyss, great monstrosities that ruled different layers of the abyss. And one of them was described to be a large figure with twin-headed baboon faces and tentacles for arms. You don't know the name of it, but you do know that it is basically a ruling creature of the abyss.
So I would just say, in Nandor, he would think it would be like a king or something. Or a
More or
prince.
less.
Yeah.
A ruler.
That thing is a creature of the deep, and it rules it. Well, he's part of it, or something. So we would have died if Arcados didn't stay behind to try to fend him off. Darendil also sacrificed himself to try to help you, Kragor. For all of us. He called us the heroes.
Well, if that's the case, then we better figure out a way to make sure it wasn't in vain. And Arcados, he was a better man than any of us. A better hero than any of us. I just don't know what to think.
Eldith kind of chimes up a little bit. He goes, I don't know nothing about the deep or what the hell that shit was, but I could tell it was wrong. It's It's even more imperative that I get to Gauntlgrim now. No matter what, I must warn the High King. I must tell them what's down here. To hell with the drow and all that. I don't know. Oh. And you can tell she's kind of like, now
Distraught.
that she's run away and is done chasing y'all and kind of taking a moment to think back and assess, you can tell that the realization of what it was and the fear of it is just now starting to hit her as the adrenaline starts to leave her body.
Well, first things first. Before we even do that, before we even think about doing that, we need to get some rest. We need to find somewhere here just to get some rest. We'll keep scarring tomorrow to get out of here.
Are we
We could try to
safe
find
here
our
in Andor?
heroes if you want. I honestly don't know.
And
We might
Nandor, as you're talking and saying all this,
Mm-hmm.
the walls and floor around you, just like as you're looking at them, it all kind of feels like it's breathing. All of it's just slowly moving in and out, and it's kind of giving this little nauseous feeling in your stomach as you're talking.
Guys, do you feel that?
It's just me.
It's only Nandor.
It's just me. I don't know if it's safe here, but it's up to you guys. If y'all want to stay here, I could tough it out, or we could keep moving and try to find a safer place.
I will say, Ramos and Kregor, the two of you, as you know, he's saying this, and you kind of take a moment to just listen. You can hear faintly in the distance this sounds of what sounds like almost very distant tectonic movements or demolitions in the way that y'all came from.
So what you're saying is we gotta move.
Yeah, I think we should move a little bit deeper into this cave, guys. See what we can find.
We do that.
For Darendelle and Arcados, we move forward.
So, tired, filled with sorrow, anxiety, bits of adrenaline still, you make your way a little bit deeper into the caves. And as you move for a few hundred feet, the distant sounds behind you begin to fade, just becoming little remnants of echoes and then nothing. And there is this eerie silence that accompanies y'all as you travel. This nervousness that each feels, and mixed with also seemingly a nervousness in the air, where even almost not like the drips of water in the distance, the faint little rocks falling, any sounds of movement have all but ceased. So you travel. For how long do you go forward before you make camp?
I want to say, at least in my opinion, because, thinking these things are happening, hearing the tectonic plates, or not tectonic, shit shifting behind us, like, I think they would tell us that we would go until we get fucking, like, more exhausted than we already are.
I would say probably until we the echoes are like as faint as possible.
So then y'all travel for about an hour or so, and just to push a little bit longer to make sure you're far enough away before y'all do y'all search for a safe spot or a semi-safe spot, or just kind of collapse where you as you're traveling?
I would say safe spot, but
I would say at this point, with the exhaustion of traveling and with the fear that we felt, we're kind of drained at this, or at least me and Ramos probably are. I know with the fear, but Nandor's more just exhaustion, pure exhaustion.
All right, so y'all just kind of get to a wide enough space to give everybody enough comfort to kind of find their fucking figurative corner to brood in and recover. And you all begin to bed down. And as you do, Ront just kind of says, I'm restless. I will be staying up for a watch. I do not want to rest.
all 8 hours or just 4 or 2.
I will go for as long as I can.
Okay, well, wake me up if you feel tired.
He gives you a nod and just kind of takes a few steps away from the group to post up and keep an ear out as each of you find a little spot. Those of you that managed to take some bedrolls whenever you raided Ovara's camp, think about it and then just kind of lay your heads on your bags and one by one, very promptly, begin to fall asleep.
Okay.
I pretend to fall asleep.
I would say I'm
All right.
kind of tossing and turning just from before.
I'm trying to fall asleep, but it's
For me, I literally put the bedroll down. Like, I'm over here, like, about to go to sleep. I'm just like, try to get comfortable, and I just, like, knock the fuck out. But I start, obviously, with shit that's happening, but yeah.
All right, so each of you slowly kind of go out. Ramos probably takes you about an hour and a half, 2 hours of just this restless, but still fatigue that you feel as you know you're there. And you can see Ront about 10, 15 feet away, his silhouette in the dark, just kind of pacing back and forth as well, kind of rubbing at his jaw, kind of pulling out his dagger and checking it and checking his sword, and then seeming to like look around for something to sharpen with him, get pissed, kick over a rock. He is also restless, and while he didn't really show too much that y'all had seen before, now that he thinks he's alone, you can definitely see that the ordeal affected him as well. But eventually you do slowly fall asleep as well, and you begin to dream. You find yourself on the fields of a home not touched in a good minute. And at first, there's nothing around you as you turn and you take it in. And then you turn behind you and you can see a tent, familiar tent. You have a moment of apprehension. Do you walk towards it?
slowly.
And so you begin to take a few steps forward, and you can see with each step as you go, the terrain around you changes from the fields to other tents, to an encampment. And with each step, that encampment begins to change more to as they seemingly petrify and then turn to stone and become misshapen. And you get to the tent and you pull the flap open and you can see the familiar back, strong, proud, but leaned forward, intent, as your brother stands before you, looking down at papers, going over treaties and plans. What do you do?
So I say under my breath, in a very surprising tone, "But brother, you're alive?" And I'm just there.
There. Go ahead.
I'm just there confused, wondering how this is possible.
This pause, and then see him stand up to his height, and yet he seems taller than you remember. Almost like whenever you were a boy looking up at him, and he was just this tall, looming figure that you looked up to. And he turns to look at you as you hear this. And as he turns, you see one of his faces is his own that looks to you, vacant, but just kind of a little bit lower, growing out of his chest and his neck. You see this baboon face with tusks just slowly turn to look at you. And your night is racked with nightmares similar to this. Nandor, as you dream and rest, you find yourself standing in a tower. And you can hear voices all around, but you can't see them right now. But they sound close. They sound in the same room as you. And you curiously kind of look over and try and see somebody, something, but everywhere you look, it is barren. There's walls, there's no doors, there's no stairs, but voices. Many, many voices, all talking, anxious. What do you do?
Do I have Dawn with me or no in my dream?
Did not come through on my end.
Do I have Dawn with me in my dream or no?
You look down and around and you have no body. You are this sourceless consciousness.
What the? What? Where am I? Who's there?
As you speak out, you hear a voice kind of speak in, almost like reaching, and it is a woman's voice. And you hear her come through strong, proud. Goes, I have pulled you here and called you in. You will serve me. Together, we are going to rule the skies as one. Two minds, one purpose.
Who are you? What shall I call you if this is to be?
She speaks out once more and goes, my name is Magistrix Kime, and together we will serve the twin-headed beast. Bring chaos so that we may bring order. And your dreams become these restless, uncontrollable battles where you find yourself bathed and saturated in blood and madness over and over again.
Okay, what was the name? One more time.
Magistrix Kime.
Magistrix Kime with the K.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Cool.
So, as you two have restless dreams, Krigor,
Oh fuck.
you as well,
Oh buddy.
find yourself sitting at the Dark Lake on the coast,
No.
staring out at the waters, having a nice, peaceful moment. And as you're sitting there, relaxing, you feel this warmth behind you as this presence becomes closer behind you. What do you do?
I turn around very quickly.
You spin around in stance and you see this tall, looming figure before you, outlined in this golden radiance, with great angelic four wings coming out from their back, trailing like gossamer silks. And you hear a voice. Arcados. Oh,
Oh,
just as he steps away.
he's getting the book. He's getting a book.
It's serious. He's gonna pull some quotes, man. Arcados. Hello. Do you hear me?
I'm here. Sorry, I stepped away for a quick second.
Yeah. You stand in the dreamscape of Krigor for a brief moment, feeling more in control and comfortable than you have in a long while. And you can see as you look on it at Krigor, it's there standing at the ready, unable to recognize who you are as what he sees as this silhouette of gold and light. You can see the fear and fatigue and sorrow etched across him as well. What would you like to say? What would you like to do?
Peace, Gregor. You know me.
Arcados? Is that you?
Don't let your heart be filled with sorrow.
I'm torn apart by what you guys have done to sacrifice for us. Why? Why did you sacrifice yourself for us? We were no better than you.
Everyone has a choice when that moment comes. And it is the choice of those who had their minds still with them to stand and defend those who did not.
Well, we could have made that choice together. I don't know what to think about it. I'm torn apart, you and Darendelle, and I know sometimes I might not be of pure bravery as some of you guys, but I try my best to keep everybody in the light of everything. And now that you're gone, I don't know what to think. What can I do to honor you and to honor Darendelle?
Live. Continue to be who you are. Help the others that are amongst you and those that you come across to be better. And remember, our sacrifice was not one purely of death.
And as he says this, you see this massive looming figure behind him, this silhouette of not pure darkness, but almost like this gray that's in between. And you can see these trails of something kind of coming off it, moving almost like tentacles. And you see it reach out slowly as from the darkness behind Arcados, you see this large, scarred, wrapped in bandages hand come out and then wrap around the figure of Arcados as you hear this massive, loud, booming voice come out, encompassing you, shaking you, saying, "Not yet."
Arcados,
And then it pulls him
no!
back into the darkness. And with that, you wake up. And
Oh God.
Ront, I would like to make a Constitution check, as he stayed up all night. He did not go to sleep.
Oh, fuck.
Ability or saving?
Actually, it would be a save. Yeah. You can definitely see the bags under his eyes as he looks over at you real quickly, Craigor, but he doesn't look terribly exhausted. He succeeds to save. And he just kind of looks you over for a moment, just kind of gives this nod of like, "Oh, I get it," and then continues to look the other way.
Or is everybody else awake or no?
You have all completed a long rest.
Got it.
You were the first to wake. Everybody else slowly starts to come to.
Oh man, what a night. Guys, I had
Does anyone? Okay.
I had a really weird dream last night. I'm pretty sure Arcados may have come to me in my dreams and talked to me.
What did he tell you?
He told us to live and to honor his memory by living our best life and being stronger for those around us and bettering everything around us. And guys, I think we need to find a way to save everybody from this thing.
Okay. Hey, Matt.
Yes.
So, I'm not completely. So the voice that spoke to Nandor, to me, was saying that I would serve the Demogorgon.
You would serve her and the one she serves.
Gotcha. So is that like a, not a pact, but
Possibly.
fuck. All right. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna keep that to myself. I'm not gonna tell him because that shit. Yeah.
What about you, Nander? What about you, Ramos? Did you guys get any sleep last night?
I got plenty of sleep. I just knocked out nothing.
Guys, I'm really shook. I don't think I can come out of this the same way. I miss Darendelle. I miss Arcados. But I'm going to honor their memory the best way I know how to.
By making waffles.
You
We're
want
gonna
waffles?
open up a Waffle House.
You want waffles, Vander? I'll hook you up with some waffles, man. Don't worry about it.
So you all stress eat waffles in the morning? Is that what I'm hearing?
I pass on the waffles and I walk behind us for a good while, contemplating my dream until I finally pull out my great axe and basically attack the wall with as much fury and rage. And I come to the point of exhaustion and I fall to my knees. And I pray to this God that I don't know, asking him to accept Arcados and to, on his behalf, tell him how great of a man and warrior he was, and that he finds his peace. As I know loss of a brother, and I felt the same loss when he gave his life. It was like losing my brother again. And I stay there for a while.
As he's on his knee, I tend to walk over and just put my arm on his shoulder just to show support and just to kind of let him know that I may not know what he's going through with the loss of his brother, but I do know what it means to lose a friend. But not really saying that, just kind of putting my shoulder on him in support.
All right.
Nandor's too way too deep in his head with everything that happened, with the voice, that disembodied voice. That is he doesn't know if he's possessed or if something's gonna take over him or not. So it's completely clouded.
All right. So as y'all,
I tell them my plan of getting out of here and going back home and getting the army and bringing it back. We're coming after the Demigorgon.
You don't know it. You don't know.
We're coming after that monster. Whatever it is.
I have the same
baboon.
I have the same sense of vengeance as he does, but more in a sense of trying to honor Arcados by bettering everything around me. Is kind of what I'm trying to do.
Coming with my army.
so as you start to bring forth this idea, Eldith kind of looks up and goes, "Oh, well, if you have yourself an army, then you're definitely going to need to see the High King. I'm going to get you to Gauntlgrim. Screw staying at my parents' house for now. They make good food, but no, fuck all that now. We're going to get you in. We're going to get you to the palace. We're going to find a way. And you ice shield bastard, we're going to get you home too so you can go tell your brethren." And Ront kind of looks over at her. Looks like he's about to make a disdainful remark, and then just kind of nods, but doesn't say anything. And she looks back and goes, "Right. Well, good. Now that we all agree that fucker has to die, I don't quite yet know. We got a little sidetracked with everything yesterday. But if we can get back to the Dark Lake, maybe find ourselves one of the tall barrel stalks or something to make a raft out of. I know there's a way to get to Gauntlgrim from the Dark Lake. Or at least maybe around it. Maybe where those gnomes were going. The one city, the stone, the blinging stone or some shit. But we've got to get out of here, guys. We do.
Then. All right. Then let's go.
So then, as you all kind of take your somber meals, those that eat them, you begin to pack up your gear, take a look back at the path that you came. Ramos taking a moment to look at the carvings that you left in the wall. You then take a look forward, and you begin to move forward in the honor of Darendil, in the honor of Arcados. And that's what we're going to end tonight's session.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of saw it coming.
Yeah.
Well, again, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in for this episode of Heathens and Heroes. Gosh, got a little somber at the end there, but thank you again to the wonderful Mr. Lucas, Mr. Arcados. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey. We don't know that this is the end for Arcados, but we do appreciate you being here as long as you have been for this journey. So we'll see what happens next week. Guys, this has been episode 11, part 2, I guess. 11.2 is kind of what we're calling it. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. We really do love it. We love your support. We're almost, I know I say this almost every stream, we're almost to affiliate. We are planning on trying to hit that this weekend, actually. We just got to get the last couple streams in. But before we go, I just want to make our round table and see if anybody has anything to say. So we'll start with Esteban.
All right. Well, hey guys. You know, I got very serious. People died, possibly. Matt, I hate you as always. Thank you for everyone that came in. Those of you who missed sleep, you know who you are.
Tricks.
Thank you guys so much. Seriously. Follow us on Twitter. Yeah, follow us on our socials, our Twitch channels, everything. This was a doozy. Yeah.
To put it lightly, yes, a doozy. Troy, did you have anything you wanted to say?
Just, it's always an adventure with these guys. Always is, and I wouldn't do it with anybody else. This is fun. This is great. And do I hate what happened? Yes. Am I coming back for that son of a bitch? Yes. With a whole fucking army and with a gigantic sword that I'm gonna slash down its fucking throat? Yes. That's the plan. And as always, the spiritual level of dealing with Arcados and everything going on. So hits close to home. It's what we do it. Again, without you guys, we are nothing. We are just here for fun, and we're glad that you guys can join with us all the time. And yes, Trix, thank you for skipping out on sleep to join us. Also, I know Esteban told you about the gauntlet that I threw down. Let me know what we're doing. And again, just love you guys. Thank you for everything. We will get that son of a bitch. We will.
Matt, did you have anything you want to say?
Sorry, not sorry. But I love you all.
Sorry.
No, It was a great session. Definitely did not go how I expected it to, but that's the glory of D&D. It was amazing. You know, love y'all, love the whole bits. So, and luckily the computer survived. So I'm back. I'm streaming. I'm doing all the other stuff on the side too. So if you follow my socials, you'll see that once again we're active. So expect more maps for the Patreon, for this, for everything we do, and I look forward to next week and seeing where this goes. So thank you all so very much, and I love you guys, even if I kill you.
Fair enough. And the wonderful Lucas Arcados, do you have anything you want to say?
Just echoing everybody else, thank you guys so much for watching, for tuning in, and sticking with us through these very difficult sessions. We'll see how things go in the future, but it's been great playing with you guys. Thank you so much for having me. As I'll check out each and every one of these guys on their Twitch channels. They got dropped into the chat earlier, so make sure that you're following each and every one of them, and stay tuned on the Heathens and Heroes socials as well, because like Connor mentioned earlier, we're going to try and get these guys' channel up to affiliate. So there will be a couple more streams this weekend. We'll probably be doing some Neverwinter or something like that along the way. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys soon.
Thanks, Lucas. We loved having you here, man. Really did. As for me, again, as we all say, thank you so much. The reason we do this is to have a good time with you guys, and hopefully you're enjoying the show. Really do appreciate it. I don't have too much going on, me personally, but of course, just pay attention to the socials, and it'll show you when I'm going to be on my channel. And saying again, you can follow all these guys as well, Twitter, Twitch, all of it's in the chat. Are we back to our regular time next week, guys? Yes.
Yeah.
Are we gonna? We're gonna say okay.
Good for me.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna say Wednesday at 9 Central Standard, 9:30 Central Standard, 7:30 Pacific Standard is about the time we're gonna be on. So again, just watch your socials. That's when we'll announce when we're gonna go live. But as it goes right now, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 11.2.5 part 2. I don't know yet, but thank you so much for being here. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Stay strong. Journey on. See you guys.